right. You're alive. You're here. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't go live tonight. Just today was been, I don't know, one of those low dopamine days, where you're just kind of like, don't want to do anything. I slept half the day away. And I'm probably going to go to bed not long after finishing up doing my hour here. But, that's life. That's what all the people say. I figured I might as well start with something like memes. Why is the chosen one always a teenager? We're really going to put the fate of the universe on someone with an undeveloped prefrontal cortex? Give me a story with a chosen one who's a 42-year-old mom that's already seen some shit and is totally out of fucks to give. I'd watch that. Or read that. Hell yeah. Would I be the asshole if I swapped my pens with glitter ink to catch the coworker who's been stealing them? I'm just going to tell you no. Just got fired for being trans. I'm going to tell you that's fucked up. The Marine recruiter at my old college called me. To every American who's sorry. Would I be the asshole for not leaving the house for one weekend as requested? I love her so much. Why can't I marry her? This game is cruel and hates me. You're right. The game is cruel and it does hate you. I would marry her too. Okay, that's a good one. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Now I'm also going to throw on some Vampire Survivors. See how well this works out again. Go. I'm coming back up here. Okay, we'll just do a quick start for right now. Do I have? Oh, great. Oh, I'm one of those guys. Alright, I like Mortaccio better for those special ones. Okay. Okay, I might go with Tragic Princess, honestly, because I'll be moving around as much as I possibly can. Bounces, that's nice. Okay, okay. What else affects it? I mean, and then even more bounces. I could have it be really bouncy and as fast as I can. That's this one? Yeah, just keep moving. Or have it be really bouncy and then like just get the +1 amount. Because I don't think any other card is going to boost the wheel. And these ones are pretty general. I don't know. Nah, okay, so could start it off with that, but I think maybe where was it? This one. Maybe I should start off with this. Focus on getting wands. Wands and crosses. This one is bounces and passer enemies and walls. This is guns and knives. Interesting. If I decided to kind of synergize a little bit, I could do the critical damage, but I think, yeah, I will go with this one and try and focus on wands, but guns would also be good. The Pugnala's guns. I think we'll go with that. I'll stick with this one because of the added thing of passing through enemies and walls. But just keeping in mind, guns, wands, cross. Okay, well, I'm not worried about the cross. Guns and wands, maybe knife or axe. Just try and keep it simple. Guns and wands. Okay. Get. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I forgot what, I think I have like all of the things on except for endless. So I'm probably gonna die. So let's just go ahead and use that. I'll get a few of these. Why not? Okay. Alright, excellent. And now I can have it be even more bouncy bouncy. Okay, get. Oh boy. Reroll, yeah, fire wand. There we go. See? Already remembering the things that we need to remember. Back to the story. Am I the asshole for ruining a wedding? My wife and I own a catering company. Our oldest son is 15 and helps a lot with events. He's autistic, but he's very capable when he's accommodated. Right? That's usually how that works. We were contracted to cater a rehearsal dinner and a wedding. The rehearsal dinner was obviously much smaller than the wedding. With me, my wife, and our oldest, we could pull the whole thing off without using any employees and save a chunk of change. The wedding planner also hired a bartender to make drinks, as we don't offer that service. Right, makes sense. Okay. Our son was setting up the tables and chairs while my wife were unloading the food. The bartender asked my son to help him unload some boxes of wine, and my son said no. Bartender offered to tip him, and my son said that he can't touch alcohol. Bartender told him he was being difficult, and my son started ignoring him because that's how he responds to stress. Bartender tried to talk to him, and when my son continued to ignore him, he grabbed my son by the shoulder and shook him. That's a big that's a big no. No, don't do that. I'm gonna grab the axe here. I'm leaving that story to linger in your mind. Oh yeah. Let's get the knife. Yes. And we'll get magic wand, yes. See? Having these two gives me a variety of things like these will get more bounces, and these will get bounces and might pass through enemies. I guess I'm not getting the guns, and that's okay. I can still get the cross. I can get the cross. I already filled up on weapons. But all of the weapons are getting these, and the only thing that repeats is my main. So my main is getting like 6 bounces and might pass through enemies and walls. So that's hell yeah. Give me a hell, give me a yeah. Okay. What was the other weapon? Oh, a cross. Level up fire wand then. See, I'm surprised. I kind of assumed that I was dead here. Looking at the story, grabbed my son by the shoulder and shook him. My son ran to me and told me what happened. I called the police. The bartender started arguing with me. I kept telling him to wait for the police to arrive. My son went to my wife. When the bartender found out my son was 15, he got nervous and left before the police arrived. After the deputy showed up, and while I was talking to him, the wedding planner showed up to ask what was going on. I asked her to wait while I finished talking to the deputy. My wife and son had gone back to setting up after the bartender left. The wedding planner demanded I talk to her and tell her why the police were present. The deputy told her she had to wait. She stood by and listened to our conversation. I told the deputy what happened. He said Since he didn't witness anything, he couldn't do anything, but to call him if the bartender returned. When the deputy left, the wedding planner called the bartender to ask him to come back. He said he wouldn't come back because he's worried I'd call the cops again. Ultimately, the rehearsal dinner had great food, but no alcohol. Wedding planner asked us to serve at least the wine and beer the bartender had brought, but we refused because A, we don't offer that service, B, bigger, we aren't licensed to do that, and C, that stuff didn't belong to us. Yeah, don't want to get accused of any kind of like theft or damage or whatever. It's like, it's not yours. I get it. After the dinner, the wedding planner went off on us. She said we ruined the event and that we were fired. I clarified with her that she didn't want us to show up to the wedding venue and cater the wedding, which was the next day. She said she didn't. I said, okay. We left. Understandable. My son actually filmed our conversation, and I watched it when we got home, and she was very clear. At 4 a.m., she called us to talk about the wedding. I reminded her she fired us. She said we were already paid, so we had to show up anyway. I said she fired us. She said if we didn't show up, she would sue. I told her to sue. I also had her on video firing us. Jeez. We did not cater the wedding. I heard from the DJ that they ended up ordering pizza. The bride was apparently screamed at the wedding planner for half an hour, but I think you mean the bride apparently screamed at the wedding planner for half an hour about it. I actually feel a little bad because the bride didn't do anything. You were screamed at by the wedding planner because the bride didn't, oh, okay, you're just saying, okay, you just say that you feel bad because the bride didn't do anything. The wedding planner did this. Okay, yeah. Maybe I was being petty and should have showed up anyway. We did not return any money as per our contract, and we ate or donated the food that had already been prepared. I know legally I did nothing wrong, but I feel like a bit of a dick. It's... Oh, my goodness. You were fired. Very clearly fired. By somebody. Because you wouldn't do things that were outside of your purview, outside of your contract, outside of your licensure. So, especially after a bartender was trying to force your son to do things for him under that guise of like, just be helpful. Just be helpful. Come on. Fucking hate that shit. This has made it to popular. Interesting. Yeah, how does a wedding planner have the power to fire a catering company without the bride's approval? This falls entirely on the bartender and the wedding planner. You have CYA. Not the asshole. I'm not sure what CYA is. Couple should see about clawing back the lost money from the planner. Absolutely this. Do not send that video to anyone. That video may become a very crucial piece of evidence. Should you be sued, video is information, information's power. Not sure how this advice is helpful. You're correct, there's no obligation to provide it beforehand, but letting them know the video exists might help avoid a lawsuit against the caterers altogether. How does keeping it secret benefit the caterers? Yeah. So no, I would say you are not the asshole in this situation. You did not decide to act a fool. Seriously. It's just messing around with the interface. Okay, so I'll click back at Am I the Asshole? Ooh, actually, I should look up Am I Overreacting? A-I-O. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna sort by new. I'm gonna sort by new. Hello, Micah. Thanks for stopping by. Am I overreacting? Pregnancy and wedding drama? Ooh. My brother's very into right-sided politics. It's Stop destroying my yard. I think my friends implied I'm dirty. That's an interesting one. We'll go back over here. I'm also realizing something. I left my beverage. I'm just gonna have to power through. Power through. Let's get Bracer. Bracer's good. Bracer's good because it'll make all of my projectiles go faster. Corello, what do you do? Don't miss out. Pre-order Secretino now. Final product may differ. 50,000. I mean, I can afford it. Obviously, they're spinning the wheel. What the fuck is? Should I? I'll do it. Okay, I think I unlocked a character. That was the sound of a character unlocking, I believe. Go with Fire Wand. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My health low. Let's get that bracer up. More bracer, yeah. Yeah. Level 4 bracer, yeah. Get the Corello up. Do I have any? Oh wow, there's a lot of... Right, because this is fucking inverse. This is inverse Balatro level. Yeah, I have to spin the wheel. I forgot. I mean, I'm still getting a lot of experience right here. Let's get that empty tome. Empty tome is good. Oh my god. Oh, it's... I know why. It's because I'm running into the fucking jewels. Fire Wand. Oh boy. There's a swarm. Let's increase our cart. Let's do empty tome. Increase our Corello. Our Corello is the... Let's spin the wheel 5 times. Okay, hopefully that'll open up the spot. Bracer level 5. I forget what it has to land on for. Okay. Duplicator's always good. More projectiles, always good. Oh my goodness. Let's increase the axe. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Increase the Fire Wand. Is there no food? No food available at all? Oh my goodness. Duplicator again. More weapons going. There we go. Ah, food. Oh my goodness. Reroll. Corello again. Spinach to make everything more damaging. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Playing some Vampire Survivors, and then, yes, I will be reading this Am I Overreacting? So I might as well, actually. Now that I've paused for a moment. Am I overreacting? I think my friends implied I'm dirty. Hi, I don't know how valid my feelings are towards this. I mean... Feelings are feelings, and you can't really control having a feeling. You can just control how you're going to act regarding that feeling. So I guess it's relevant that I'm in quite a prestigious university in my final year. I've moved countries to be here, and I've struggled a lot. I'm in my final year. But in first year, I didn't really have any friends. But this situation slowly changed to the group I have now. So, it was one friend's birthday. So we went out, had some drinks, and when the bar shut us out, I offered my room for afters. Okay. Everything was great until we played this card game where everyone except one person knows the question off of a card. We all answer it, and based on that, they guess the question we answered after seeing 4 cards of questions, one of which contains the right one. Okay, I'm sure you're describing the game just fine, but I'm not going to sit here and try and figure out the rules necessarily. It was all silly, like most likely to wear socks with sandals, until one question got brought up and I was voted unanimously. Who was most likely to not do the washing? When I saw the question, I thought they meant clothes washing, which added insult to injury, as I thought everyone was telling me I smelled to my face. But they meant dishwashing. Thing that confused me is that I have never not done my washing since living here, and there are a few people present who I know who are chronic, dirty dish leavers that got no votes. It was correctly guessed as me as well. It led me to believe that this was a vibes-based assumption, which made me quite sad. Do people really perceive me as dirty? Even though I swear, never made any public spaces dirty. I also feel a bit targeted because I'm one of only 2 who aren't British in the group. I am white, but I wonder if my identity plays a role. Now I know this sounds silly, but I was quite hurt and the tone changed immediately after the game. I jokingly told them to fuck off and no one resumed the game following, and I also got a few texts from people apologizing and saying they didn't mean it. I can't lie and say I wasn't upset. I felt like all my friends were calling me dirty and I genuinely didn't understand where this was coming from. I know this is a silly addition, but I wash every day and am someone who is quite interested in deodorants and perfume, so I don't think I'm a smelly person, which would make this assumption more understandable. Am I overreacting for feeling hurt, and how do I move on? Okay. Like I said, feelings are feelings. Like, you don't need justification to feel something. The brain reacts to stimulus, and that's where feelings arise. So the reaction when you're asking, am I overreacting, is like, what are you doing in response to having that emotion within your mind, that feeling in your brain? What you did was you said that you jokingly told them to fuck off, but then no one resumed the game following and got people apologizing, say they didn't mean it, which makes me think that maybe it wasn't that joking of a fuck off. Just a feeling that might be. And yeah, I mean, like, obviously it's one of those vibes based kind of games. So, I mean, how do you really describe, hey, thanks for stopping by. But I would say that I can understand why you might think that they're just subconsciously assuming you're dirty. And you say that you're one of only 2 people who aren't British in the group, but that doesn't really tell me, like, okay, where are you from? Because, yeah, maybe it is fucking, like, subconscious racism shit, you know? Where they're just like, oh, of course you'd be the person most likely to not have washed dishes, even though you've literally always washed the dishes. But it can also just literally be one of those, like, the attitude you give off from the way that your body language is and stuff. Like, maybe people are like making that shallow association of like, oh yeah, you'd be most likely to not wash the dishes. I think in the end that this was a game among friends, and a lot of your friends reached out saying that they're sorry for making you feel bad, and that's good. That they recognized they made you not feel good during a time when you're all just trying to have fun. And it's, instead of them doubling down and calling you stupid or crazy or whatever. So again, you're not overreacting for feeling hurt. I wouldn't even necessarily say that you overreacted here earlier, but how do I move on? I don't know. It's a good question. I can't say I'm knowledgeable enough to tell you that. I'm just kind of like y'all take it day by day. See if they still continue to call you dirty, or imply it, which they probably won't. Hopefully not, if they're actually friends. Am I overreacting? Fiance doesn't wash face with soap. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't wash my face with soap. I wash my face with water, but like vigorously rub it because soap causes a reaction on my skin and also dries it the hell out. Which, I mean, I guess I could probably combat with moisturizers and stuff like that, but especially when I was a teenager, it caused me to break out, so it's just not a good idea. Hey Layla, thanks for stopping by. Reading some Reddit. Think dinner date with MAGA couple. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it there. We'll go back to the game. I'll let that sit for a little bit. Level up axe. Fire wand. Oh god, the gems are back. The gem Hadar. I know that's not the gem Hadar. There's no Catcher Cell White anywhere. Yeah, let me get that. Fire wand up. Fire wand up. Let's get the magic wand up. Knife. Ooh, yeah, candelabra door would be good. We could do... Yeah, because that levels that, that levels that, that levels that. Okay, yeah. Candelabra door. Because that also increases the area of stuff, which includes the size of my carts. Oh. Dang. Alright. God, I am not good with that character. It's really tough with the Corello. Okay, so last time I actually had a lot of fun playing around as bats. So I'm gonna do that. Westwood's Challenge is where I was. Let me see, do I already have? Yeah. Looks like I already have like all the relics and stuff that are in each stage. So maybe Moonglow? Green Acres. You know what? Gotta go to the Bone Zone. I am not doing inverse Bone Zone. Okay, hurry. Yeah, that'll increase the clock speed to be a bit quicker. Hyper does not affect the enemy health, just affects my move speed. That's honestly kind of good. We're keeping the Arcanas, keeping the limit breaks, just not inverse. And not endless. Random level up, no. Random events? That can be wild because then it'll throw out like different enemy types or like different shit will happen. Fuck it, let's do it. We'll do random events. Okay. Playing as bats. doing hyper hurry with arcanas and limit break and random events. We're going into the bone zone. I'm just gonna try and survive for the entire time. And let's look. Am I overreacting for being horrified by the spatula incident? A while back, I, 29, dude, was staying with my immediate family for a few weeks while in between rentals. It's Sunday, lunchtime. My mom, 56, dad, 57, brother, 24, and me were all standing around the kitchen talking while preparing lunch. Then, amidst our conversation, my mom, without a shadow of a doubt, rips open the utensil drawer, pulls out a silicone spatula, slips it down the back of her shirt, and starts violently scratching her back like she's trying to exfoliate. I'm dumbstruck, observing to my horror how the spatula I used that morning to make my eggs was violated. 10, 15, 20 seconds of vigorous scratching later, she pulls out the spatula and returns it to the drawer with all other clean cooking utensils and cutlery, all while talking. I'm standing there like I witnessed a crime. Eyes glued to horror I could not look away from. Everyone else witnessed it without a doubt, and just proceeded like it was an everyday normal kitchen activity. After I finally managed to bring my brain up to speed with what I had just experienced, I finally managed in almost silent, "What the fuck?" My dad heard me and asked if I was all right, which prompted me to outright ask if everybody had just observed my mom taking the spatula to her back. The response was as unexpected as the spatula disappearing down a shirt. "Yeah, and?" Left entirely dumbfounded, I followed it up, "And then you put it back into the drawer." To which my mom questionably responded, "Yes?" Like I'm the weird one for being confused by this whole ordeal. Since then, every time the spatula incident is mentioned, or any other cleanliness matter, my family acts as if I'm an obsessive neat freak with OCD, their words. Their reasoning for it being okay was, it gets heated when cooking anyway, so it's fine. I'm not a germaphobe, but I feel like don't use cooking utensils as body scratchers is pretty normal standard. I've avoided using their kitchen ever since. You are not overreacting. That does contaminate food surfaces. You really shouldn't just use it and put it back. If you're gonna scratch your back, see, it'd be even worse if they were scratching their ass with it, but like scratching their back with it isn't terrible, but they should have washed it off and not just put it right back. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes you need a back scratcher, and that's just a fact. Okay. So, are you overreacting? The phrase when they were like, "It's okay, it gets heated when cooked anyway." No. No. This is why if I'm cooking like raw meat, I will have a spatula that I start stabbing the meat with, and then about halfway through, I clean that off, but I put it away and I grab a new one and I finish cooking up the meat. Because I don't want leftover uncooked, juices with whatever germs that are in there to carry through until the end when it's not being cooked anymore and it's still stuck on there because the utensil never got hot enough. Especially if it's a silicone one, it's not like it's a metal spatula on a grill, right? I feel like a metal spatula on a grill might actually get hot enough to not worry about germs, but then also why would you use that on your back? Anyway, we got bats. maybe, I'm thinking maybe we should focus on getting the Blood Astronomia. Just because, like, it's so strong. It's so strong. And it's Garlic, Pentagram, Mana, Clock, Laurel. Let's see. I just get some gold egg. Gold egg. I'll take spinach, that's fine. Just going through the bone zone with my bats. Just going through the bone zone, yeah. Killing things with my bats. Gonna go ahead and grab the attract orb just right now. Keep doing that. Good idea. Pentagram, get that. Good. Clock Lancet, get that. See, I'm already killing things like crazy. Let me see. Song of Mana and Garlic. That's what I need. Song of Mana and Garlic. So, I'm gonna stick with this. Right. Pentagram level up requires... I'm actually not too worried about leveling up Pentagram or Laurel. Laurel requires the, like, Metagleo left and right, which are on here. Technically, if I level up the Pentagram fully, I can attract all of the items to me, and then I could level up Laurel pretty easily, as well as Clock Lancet. So honestly, Pentagram level up, that needs... what does that need? That needs Crown, right? I believe it needs Crown. And then I would need Pomerola for the Garlic. And Skullomaniac for... So Pomerola and Skullomaniac for Skullomaniacs for Song of Mana. Crown. Okay, cool. Right, because it's Crown for the Pentagram. I do believe... Yes. Yes, okay. I'm not worried about getting those things. Yeah. Okay. Looking at all of the... Oh, because I already have it, that's why. But if I get Garlic, then I need Pomerola. Yeah. So I need Crown, Pomerola, Crown, Pomerola, because there was a third one. Skullomaniac. Okay. Pomerola, Skullomaniac, Crown. 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 Okay. Reroll. Pomerola. Good. Skullomaniac and Crown. Ooh, Song of Mana. Good. Get a Tract Orb, because that affects the Arcana. Clock Lancet. Garlic. Bam! We've got the full Blood Astronomia weapons selection. Oh, and Crown. Good. I got that. So all that's left is Skullomaniac. Right. So, in order to finish leveling up the things, I'm not worried about going and collecting Metagleo left and right, or getting this gold and silver rings, because I'm going to level up Pentagram, and then that'll just bring them to me. So I don't need to worry about going after them. It's fine. We've got Clock Lancet. Yeah, same thing. Song of Mana needs Skull Maniac. Garlic needs Pomerola. We got that. Pentagram needed the crown. We got that. So, as long as I get Skull Maniac, I can get... What do you think? Empty Tome? I think Empty Tome. So, I need Skull Maniac. That's the last thing. But look at how great Blood Astronomia has me set up with stuff. Everything's just great. I'm only level 20 and I'm still just like la 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 la. Try to focus on leveling up Pentagram so that I can level up the other things. Skullomaniac, there we are. Boom, we'll be able to level up all of the things. Laurel. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, what was the verdict that we got to with this? Yeah, you're not necessarily overreacting. They should wash it before they put it back in the thing. And that's about it. People saying, not overreacting, you pre-wash vigorously. I think I want to puke. What the actual fuck did I just read? You all are eating everyone's dead backskin and shirt fuzz with every utensil. That's crazy. You're not crazy. They are. That's awful. You sanitary. Can't imagine they wash anything anytime very well if they do that. You can't eat at everybody's house. It's so fucking true. Alright, I'm gonna go click back onto my homepage. Stardew doesn't need more stuff, it needs more depth. Maybe. Am I the a-hole for wanting to tell my wife I'm not getting up in the morning with our children? Yes! 9 hours ago, 1,000 comments. Yes, please, let us read this one. Oh my goodness. Right, gotta click back over here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's pump it into Laurel. Okay. Actually, I guess I should do Crown, huh? Because of the XP boost. Bonus. The EXP bonus. More Laurel. Aw, yeah, that Enduia is so good. I would love some real Enduia, too. Oh. Fucking Enduia. Crown. Do the Laurel. Boop, 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 boop. What do I have that's fully leveled up? Nothing really yet. We will do a trapdoor. We can get more of those. We'll do Pentagram. Right, Pentagram leaves behind like these like killer areas when it gets fired off. Amazing. I'm just kind of like hang out here for a little bit. Am I the asshole for wanting to tell my wife I'm not getting up in the morning with our children? On nights I work. See, I see the title says we're not getting up in the morning with our children, and then your first line says for wanting to tell my wife I'm not getting up with the children on nights I work. For context, I'm the sole provider for our family, and my wife's to stay at home. For our 3 children, I work afternoons, don't get home until after midnight most nights, head straight to bed. Some nights I don't fall asleep right away. Last night was one of them. I didn't fall asleep until after 1. By 4:30, my 18-month-old was crying, and she was upset that I didn't wake up to take care of him. Mind you, she laid there listening to the cries because it was my turn. I've been expressing my feelings on the matter and think it's absurd she feels we need to alternate mornings to wake up, feed, and leave with all the children to get my oldest to school. She says she deserves to sleep too, and she can't fall asleep early enough, so it's not fair to her. After last night, I'm fed up and want to tell her this isn't working. Pardon me a moment. I just need to get something to drink. But I will say, did you not wake up? You said you didn't fall asleep until after 1. You say you work afternoons, don't get home until after midnight. And you didn't fall asleep until after 1. Okay, so what time do you usually wake up? Like 9 or something? Here's the thing, dude. Your wife is just asking for help. No. I'll be right back. I'm getting something to drink. I'm thirsty. I am the most professional content creator ever. Oh, that's better. So look, you know what sucks? The idea that was fed to us from the 50s that the way for a house to be is to have one husband and one wife with kids, and the wife staying home to take care of kids and the husband going off to work. Because that really splits up the family, for one thing. For another thing, we no longer live in an economy where that's even like really sustainable. You just say afternoons until, so you're working like swing shift? Okay. Your wife knows you work swing shift. So like maybe you do need to work out a different kind of schedule and not have it be strictly alternating, but there needs to be something where you are helping out. Let's see some of the responses. See, I work full time and my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and I will say the whole 50-50 split never works. Some days all I have left is 20 and she brings the 80. Over days she only has 20 left and I bring the 80. Other days, we're a team, and having clear-cut rules only works on paper. I've seen it, somebody else saying, I've always seen it as both partners should be prepared to bring 70% and expect 30% from the other. That way, you're both constantly surprised and impressed by the other's 70%. That's nice. That's actually kind of a nice, you're like, I expect to be like carrying the weight because I want to support you. And then the other person having the same attitude means that you're both carrying the weight, supporting each other. Yeah, it only works if both partners plan to do it this way. Most of the time, mom's always doing 70 and dad's always doing 30, and then is perplexed as to why mom is burnt out and mad. Exactly. Now, also, your own effort always appears larger because you are closer to it. You will never know everything your partner does, so it always seems like less than it is. That's well said. Very well said. Let's get back to this game. Let's level up a pentagram. Yeah, get all of this stuff. Pentagram again. Let's do garlic. Get to level it up. Get garlic again. Ooh, I'm fire breathing. Yeah, that was one of the random events that popped up. Pentagram. Garlic. We'll do spinat. Okay. Oh man, these bones. Them bones. Them dry bones. Retract orb again. Song of Mana. Okay, so let me look. Okay, I can level pentagram now. Go here. Level it. Nope, you gave me Song of Mana. Come on, level me up. Level my pentagram. Nope, you gave me spinat. Spinat. Come on. Level up crown. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Garlic, oh yeah. Get those coming in here. Come on. Garlic again. Man, that you see all those red circles and everything is from Blood Astronomia. Or Astronomia. However you want to pronounce it. Sometimes I say the Arcanas and the Arcanas. It's the same thing. Song of Mana. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sheesh. Okay. Well. Give me these levels. Yes. Okay, cool. Song of Mana is leveled up fully. Nice. Crown up. Let's burn these skeletons away, which makes perfect sense. I'm gonna make some charred bone broth. Doesn't that sound delicioso? And growing. Identify the tune. Alright. So, one of these times, I totally just read r/no sleep. I don't know if it would work right now. Might be asshole for saying don't sleep with a guy on the first date. Sorry, I heard a noise outside. That vaguely sounded like gunfire. So I'm just like, is it? Maybe not. Let's go with this one. This is 17 minutes ago. Contest mode enabled. Okay. Am I the a-hole for giving excuses to my parents? I have a dog, and my stepdad keeps saying that I find excuses for not doing the things the dog needs. I'm autistic, and this dog is my service dog, and sometimes when we need to go for a walk, I go pee first because I have a problem. It makes me almost unable to hold in my pee and will literally pee myself uncontrollably. And he doesn't understand that, so each time he yells at me and tells me I'm stupid and should just go walk the dog. Tonight I had to put the dog in her crate for the night, and my mom told me to do it, and I said, yes, give me 2 seconds, I'm scratching my back. Which my stepdad answered with, that has to be the stupidest, most unintelligent excuse. Your mom told you to put the dog in her crate, so just fucking do it. I can't believe you're this lazy. Again, I'm autistic with a very high sensory issue, so if I don't scratch it, it becomes a panic attack, and I cry a lot. I do everything with my dog, and I'm almost always on time. I give her everything she needs, and he won't even go for a walk in the neighborhood with me if the dog's coming with, because he doesn't want to go potty with her, which is fucking stupid to me. Worst thing is, he's also autistic, but he's smart, no emotions, doesn't care, and says things like, you're crying, typical feminine, and you're not disabled, you want to be, that's your fault. And I'm more the social phobia, hypersensitive, and unstable, can't live by myself. For so long, I've been doing everything with my dog very well, saving up to get her stuff and everything, and then he says this. Makes me want to move, but I can't and not allowed to. You are quite obviously a minor talking about this stuff. Here's the thing. I figure if you need to go pee before you take the dog for a walk, just go pee. Don't tell him. Don't even talk about it. Just go pee and take the dog for a walk. Is because that's all I can gather from what you're telling me here. Because he's like, I'm stupid and should just go walk the dog. Well, just literally, I mean, just go pee and then go walk the dog. Like, don't announce it. Don't bring up any kind of like, no. Then the whole like, had to put the dog in the crate for the night. Mom told him to do it. The whole, just for future reference, don't even say the extra, give me 2 seconds, I'm scratching my back. Just say, okay. But keep scratching your back. If you needed to keep scratching your back, just be like, all right. And go do the thing. Because he's nitpicking and trying to like control different ways that you're trying to act. And that's fucked up. What do you mean inactivity? I got lots of activity. I'm literally talking. Come on. Drag the puzzle piece into place. Why is it doing this? I am literally active right now. I am talking on the microphone. Boom. Jeez. Weird. Well, just because I kind of paused in my game? What? I was literally in the middle of talking and going over stuff. Yeah, not the asshole. That's easy. Not the asshole. Alright, let's go back to the game. Get some empty tomes. See what's gonna pop up on the randomizer. Empty tome. Come on. Gold Fever. Okay. Sweet. Get that clock lancet going. Clock lancet some more, clock lancet some more, clock lancet some more, why not? Let's do the empty tome to get all that cooldown reduced. That clock lancet really does come in handy because it pauses people right in their tracks. Very useful, very nice. Oh, nice. We got a chest here. Oh, ho, nice. It's a 5 chest. Oh, gee, thanks for giving me all of the Skullomaniacs, plus leveling up my Pomerola. I was really hoping for something else, actually. Jesus Christ. Skullomaniacs means, oh boy. We're just gonna do random always. Oh boy, that means that the enemies are stronger. Oh god. I need a chest to pop up though, so that I can level up my pentagram. Oh, come on. That reminds me. Yeah, I still haven't even gotten any other Arcana chests either. That is wild, given how many I've gotten through. But the timer does go up to 30, and we're at 10. So we'll see. Oh, hello there, buddy. What? Ow. Oh, there's a Reaper. Oh, I didn't even see that Reaper there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, that doesn't make me happy at all whatsoever. Holy shit. Okay. Is he still coming? Is he still following? Oh. Flowers? Fun. Oh, an Arcana. Oh. Okay, what do we got? That one's for duration. Wicked Season. Growth, Luck, Greed, and Curse are doubled at fixed intervals. No. Cooldown reduced, but only for garlic. Out of bounds. Freezing them generates explosions. That's actually useful. Especially with how often Clock Lancet goes off. I think I might just go with that one. Get... Okay, is the dude still after me? I don't see him. Okay. I guess. I think the Reaper's gone. Okay, so we leveled up the garlic, but why can't we level up our pentagram already? Please. Okay, wow. The Bone Zone is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, right, and now I get my decoy because I've been revived at least once. And that's because of Bats, Bats, Bats. That's an ability Bats, Bats, Bats has. Okay, so now I've got my decoy going off. Oh, and it died already. I wish I could keep getting more decoys by getting revived more times, but I don't think it works like that. Still waiting for a chest so that I can level up Pentagram. Because once I do, I'll be able to level up the other guys too. I also need to level up, aha! There we go! And then that'll trigger and bring all the things to me. You hear that do 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 do. Bring it all in. That should, did it not do what I thought it was gonna do? Ah, shit. I thought that it would bring in all of my guys, my Metaglio left and right. But I guess not. It's just the thing where it generates some extra gems and then brings in all of the gems that are on the ground. Okay. Well, that means I gotta go get them. Let's zoom out. Let's see how far we gotta get. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess there is one more arcana I could get that would just draw them to me. Might do that. Just depends on getting the arcana. I'm trying to just make up a tune. So that way I'm not getting any kind of like copyright strike or anything like that. I don't know why the thing popped up where it's just like, you're inactive, when I'm just like, I'm literally talking into the microphone, literally reading stuff on Reddit. And the game was like paused. It's like, you're inactive, you need to verify that you're still actually really there. Like, okay, jeez. I'm here, I'm really here. Oh, there's a chest up here, there's a chest, gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, baby. Increased evolved song of mana. And now we go ahead and that guy will pop up. Yep, there's the guy. Oh god, and I have Skullmaniac on, so that's gonna... And everybody's moving faster. Where is it? Gimme, gimme. Ah. Yes. Alright, oh, and then there's another chest over here. I will take that, thank you very much. Oh, give me all of the Metaglio lefts. Oh. What else am I looking for? I don't think I'll be able to take out the other, that big question mark dude. So honestly, let's go for the silver. Yeah. 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 Oh, what was that from? Oh yeah, that was Futurama. The nudist scammers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me all of that. Give me all your money. All your gems of XP2. Oh right, I forgot Song of Mana when it's leveled up, it's like now a radius thing instead of like a column. God, that guy like just zooms right in, doesn't he? And Clock Lancet doesn't work on those guys for whatever reason. I don't know why. I left behind a chest. Oh no! Not... Oh, there we go. I will go ahead and grab that. Let that do its thing. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this level. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto on the memes. Sorting by new memes. Let's see over here. Yes. It's like, the audio is really quiet. I'm like, yeah, that's because it's paused right here and I stopped talking. Ugh, that's not, let's see. You couldn't write it. What a whopper. Unless they came in illegally. Is this? Yes. Very good. I'm an anti-gym here. I love going on the gym. That's pretty AI generated. Me when I have math homework. Yeah. Still the same. Let's see. Okay, and I didn't even get their name. What's this one? It's a 12-second clip. It's pretty good. Let's move on. Trying could be better, but I tried, and that's something. I'll go ahead and leave it on that one. That works for me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gotta keep away from that guy. Gotta catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. Phantom? Danny Phantom? Yeah, it's my legally distinct person that's not Danny Phantom. It's Danny Phantom. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Jeez, when it gets this busy with like all of the stuff on screen, it can be really hard to like find stuff or avoid people. We're going for silver. Going for the silver. Trying to level up stuff. See if we can do it in time. Going quick. Moving quick. Traveling quick. Go, 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 go. We are going along, trying to get this silver while singing a song. Go, 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 go. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez, how big is this map? A big fucking map. Feckin'. It's a big feckin' map. Big fackin' map. F-A-C-K, F-A-C-K. Facking freak me. Then I'm gonna get another one of these assholes on my tail. Because I dared to come in and steal his fucking silver ring. Get it. Nah. Ooh, hey, one of the arcanas dropped over here. Whoop! Excuse me. Let me just get around you there. Oh. Yeah, and there's a reason I go after like Metaglio left and the silver ring first. It's because Metaglio right and the golden ring just increase enemy stuff. Like Skullomaniac. Or like when Tarona's box is fully leveled. No! Oh, you bastard. The purple box is down there. I can't get to it because this motherfucker is making the water, is making the frogs gay! Yes, finally, got him. Okay, that'll level up. And the silver ring's all like positive stuff that like increases the base area of my stuff, so it's kind of like getting an extra candelabrador. It's funny, I just have like this long trail of stuff that's yet that I still have to absorb. I'm still it's still following me because I still have to absorb it. Okay, let's get this arcana. I wonder what would be a good one, because right now we've got Clock Lancet making things freeze and explode. And we got the Blood Astronomia. So what's this? Receive one of the listed items. Like, I could get Candy Box, which would give me another weapon. Or Armadillo, which would give me another passive. Oh my goodness. A lot of these are like silly, almost broken. Let me see. Divine Bloodline, I don't have anything that affects. Surprising, because it does allow for base Garlic, base Song of Mana to do it, but like not the evolved version? What the fuck? Where armor also affects listed weapon. I mean, like, my armor's not really big anyway. Twilight Requiem. No. Gemini. Normally I love Gemini, but that's really only helpful when you have the burbs, the guns, for the most part. Game Killer. No more XP, but all of the XP turns into exploding projectiles. Maybe not right now. Healing doubled. I'm gonna reroll. See what we get. Extra treasure boss spawns every minute. Get different treasures, different weapons, different arcanas. I might go with that one, honestly. That makes things a lot of fun. Also helps offset how the bone... how this level works. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to be yawning. There's Mad Groove. Might just do that, so then that way I can get them. Screw it. I'm getting it. Did it work? It did work, but where are they? Where are they? Alright, I got the gold. Okay, but now where's... Oh, right, I gotta get closer. So that I can see where everything is. Alright, so it's like right up here. Oh, shit. Revive. Got the Intaglio right. Good. Bam, get this chest. Okay, bam. Just... Bam, get this chest. Oh, wow, we're gonna get a 5er right now. Take this opportunity. Okay, what do we have Gold Ring and Metaglio's at right now? Metaglio right at... Metaglio right's at 6. Gold Ring's at 6. Excellent. Oh boy. Well, now, the only direction I really want to go, maybe towards the question mark. Why not? But yes, okay, so you can see now that both Gold Ring and Metaglio right, they did the same thing Skullomaniac did, which is increase enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency. So it's going to get real crazy here, if it wasn't already. Plus I've got the random thing that fires off, you know? Let me come over here, kind of stop for a little bit. Gold Ring, I know people are coming closer. Alright. Let's see if there's any... Oh boy. No floor chicken. Not seeing any floor chicken whatsoever. Zoom out a bit. I love that it's called floor chicken too. In the game, it's called floor chicken. But that's just so funny. Like, that's what it is. It's chicken you found on the floor. Come on, come on. No. Any chest? There is a chest. There's a chest over to the right here. Okay. Yes. Caps incoming damage at 10. Retaliates when losing charges. It's my evolved laurel. It is the Crimson Shroud. The next thing I have to level up is the Clock Lancet. Oh, I do get 2 decoys. Wait, no? Yes? No? Maybe? I swear I saw... Yes! I do technically get 2 decoys. That's awesome! Oh, I was worried that I only got 1. That's cool. Honestly, I'm really liking the Bats character. Oh, shit! Oh! Blah! Leveled up Clock Lancet, which halves enemies' health. Oh, revive. How many do I got left of revives? None. I'm out of revives. Okay. Well, because I didn't choose another thing that could give me passives. I'm gonna do the smart thing and travel into the path of where my Clock Lancet goes, because that's freezing guys that are also exploding. Oh boy. Oh yep, that's the end of the time. Oh boy. I've been saying oh boy a lot. Give me that gold egg. Yep, haha. Making sure that he keeps getting frozen and getting major damages from all of my things. Yes. Take it. I'll take all of that. See, the advantage of having the Laurel now is that... Oh, wow, yeah, I already killed him. Cool. The damage is capped at 10, so like that makes it so they can't insta-kill you. Because honestly, they're never insta-killing you, they're just doing enormous damage in one hit. Okay, yeah. We're waiting on it to come up. Here he comes. Yeah, there is no escaping this one. Nice. That was fun. Alright. So, most damage, 1.5 G. What? Because there's K, 1,000, million. Shouldn't this be B for billion, I guess? Gorgeous Moon, yeah, that's the evolved pentagram. Pentagram did only 336.8K. Wow. Yeah, because, I mean, we had the evolved version for longer. Interesting. Did we have the longest? Yeah, Blood Astronomia and Out of Bounds for over here, but also familiar. Soul Eater. Interesting. The one that did the most was Infinite Corridor, just did the most DPS, had the highest DPS. It was around for a minute and did almost as much as the evolved pentagram. Oh, wow, okay. Evolved Clock Lancet, the Infinite Corridor, does some fucking damage. Shit. And it's funny because it's showing the damage here from the Blood Astronomia is only like 8.9 million, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it did a lot more damage than that. Alright. So, we're done here with Vampire Survivors. We've been going for about an hour and a half, and that's fine. That's longer than I usually want to go on these during the red hour, or the Reddit hour. I think I might just go ahead and change it to the red hour, but like, I don't know. It is the Reddit hour because a lot of times I'm looking at Reddit. That's the point. Hmm. When turning the Wi-Fi on and off doesn't seem to solve the internet problem, so you just sit there waiting for the problem to get resolved itself. It's too dangerous to go alone. Take this. What's this? Yeah, it's true. Every time getting a package is like, yay, new package. All right, I think we're good. Not a very lively night, but that's okay. The point is to try and be consistent. Get on here, talk for a bit, play some games, have some fun. Um, but thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you another time. I also, God, I gotta remember. I'm also posting these on YouTube later. So, um, like, comment, subscribe, share, all those things, I guess.